friends, how's it going? Today I'm going to be unloading my car and placing the compost manure mixture where it belongs in the flower garden. And I may get to planting some tulip bulbs. I had mentioned in a previous video that my plan is to put a cage around them using chicken wire, and I think I'm still going to try that. That's my hope. So that's what I'm working on today, guys. It is about 59 degrees here in the Falls. For those of you that don't know, I garden in Zone 6B, Niagara Falls, New York, right in the city, small urban lot, and I will take you along for my my journey today. Stick around, and I'll be back at the end. I am sort of racing against the raindrops. I felt a few. And it says it's going to rain in about an hour, so let's get this done. All right, I have dumped 9 bags, one on each of the roses along here. Right there. I don't know if you can see that in there. And then one way in there. And then 5 in this flower bed. I would say over the years, this flower bed has been the most amended. I've added lots and lots of compost and such. And I think I do that mainly because I get a lot of tree roots in here. And I just keep adding on top. So that is my solution. I just wanted to explain a little about the compost and just dumping it. So I did say that out front, that I just dumped the compost, and I absolutely did. That is the method that I use when I'm in the fall putting manure and compost on the garden beds. So I don't mind if I cover the perennials at all. They will come back up right up through it. And my critters, friends, so the squirrels, the voles, the rabbits, they will scratch and spread that compost pile out for me. I don't have to worry about doing it right now. So they will take care of that for me. It's a wonderful thing. That's the only time they're wonderful. They're driving me crazy right now eating my gourds and pumpkins. Anyway, back to the compost. So that's my method in the fall, and I do use manure. I don't worry about, if it's hot or whatever. It's bagged and it's going to sit there all winter long. It'll be cool by the time I plant in the spring. It's perfect. It feels like a fall day, doesn't it? The wind, it's gray. Definitely feels like a fall day. So that is my method. I learned that, or I saw that done in an English border garden tour. It was a beautiful, densely planted border garden, and the owners of this garden said that was their method. Because it was so densely planted, they really couldn't, place the compost and spread it around. So they got as much as they could from whatever source they could, whether it was free or purchased, and they would just place it in the garden. And same thing, the critters, the squirrels, the birds would spread it around all winter long. And in the spring, no issues. All their perennials would come back up through all that compost and manure, whatever they put on it that year, would come right back up right through it. So I have done that for several years, and I think it works great. I don't have to worry about being so particular in the fall. and worrying about where I'm placing it. I just put it on and don't worry about it, and my plants don't seem to mind at all. Okay, now I want to get to our tulips. I am going to use that cage method, or at least show you that method, where you kind of wrap the bulb in chicken wire and plant it just like that. So when the squirrels dig or the voles try to get to it, they're hitting the cage. Let's get to it. All right, folks, I hope you can see okay. I know it's a little darker back here, but it got dark. It got really gray. It got really windy. And I hope the camera stand doesn't fall over. So I'm going to work as quickly as I can just to show you at least one of these. And then we're going to just speed it up. So I bought a roll of chicken wire. Ow, ow, ow. Ha-ha. For another project. And I brought a glove out because I knew I was going to need a glove, and I just poked myself. Not wearing the glove. This was fun. Trying to figure out the end of something. Okay, now we're going in both directions. I'm not sure. Okay, I think I have to cut this wire. Thought I could roll it out, but nope. This is Mary fighting with chicken wire. That's a fun project right there. Let me tell you, I don't have chickens. It's just hard with the roll kind of rolling back on me. And it's very hard to use these snips with these gloves on, but I'm not taking the gloves off. These are snips that I purchased specifically for the chicken wire. I didn't want to spend $1 million on tools this year. So these are Do It Best brand, and they are specifically for wire, low gauge. Only a couple more. Okay. Ooh. That was way easier said than done. As like most things, most projects that I work on, that tends to be the case. Now, these bulbs are not gigantic. These, again, are the Enchanted Evening Tulip mixture. So these are a blend of purpley tulips with white stripes, etc. They are different size bulbs. Let me grab one of the bigger ones. This is a bigger one. I don't know if you can see. It is really breezy. I think I'm going to have to postpone the rest of this. Let me see if I can get one done. So I'm just trying to estimate how much of this wire I need. So let me get a piece. I'm going to form it into kind of a round cage. Alrighty, something sort of like this. Let me come closer. Okay, like that. And now I have to get the bulb in there. So the goal is, when I plant it, to kind of have it suspended in there so that there is dirt under it and dirt all around it. There. I have to put it in, try to get some soil under the bulb with the tip pointing up. So this is not the easiest feat. And then soil on top so that when a squirrel kind of digs, it's hitting the cage. This is probably a little bigger than I need, I think. But all right, that's the general idea. So let's try. Let's dig a hole and see if this works. Now it's time to make more cages. I just realized that if I continue to put all of the tulip bulbs in like a cage, they could be very difficult to harvest in the spring. So if I want to create tulip bouquets, that's going to be a challenge. So I think I'm going to stop and I'm going to try putting the chicken wire just on top of the tulip bulb in the ground. So let's give that a try. So I still have 2 bulbs in cages, so I'm going to continue and plant those. So now I have my 4 bulbs in the chicken wire, and I'm placing the bulbs in each of the holes I just created and placing the chicken wire on top of those areas. So this is the 24-inch long, 3-inch diameter. This is the 6-inch long, 2-inch. All right, we got the tulip bulbs planted and hopefully all goes well. Cages that I made. 3 of them are in the cages and the rest have the screen on.